I feel like this understanding is like a rose in a thorn like that. Like we are being very idealistic and spiritual, but then the world doesn't allow us to do that today. Like I can ask you, would you say you are like a victim of like capitalism as well?
You are not very right. Many people are already feeling this.
Okay, well, but what about you, Cha?
This group is still minority. So you're only looking at a majority, how they're behaving.
Okay, you see, so I can take Gandhi and then I take you. You're wearing like a shirt and a tie. He went into straight cloth only.
He was wearing a tie when he was a lawyer in Africa.
Yeah. But when his understanding was, okay, I'm gonna change my mentality, be more spiritual, and give away what I don't need. So you here today, is this like what you need? Would you say like you're also you're stuck in capitalism, therefore you can't take that switch as well, right? Would you wear a cloth today and walk around?
Gandhi was a fellow who went into he's come from a very rich family. He had enjoyed all the wealth and money. Then when he started freedom fighting, he wanted to give the impression that he is the godlike man who came to give freedom. You know?
I mean, suit and tie was a British thing, so like he burned it and I think apparently.
I went to his house.
Yeah, so then what would you say is the idealistic way to live today? A suit and a tie, like what you're doing?
He is a Mahatma, one fellow. We are talking about the general population. You don't have to live like that with a loincloth. That's why when he went to talk with the British, who is this fakir coming with a loincloth?
But that is my argument, Cha. How much? How much would you share? How much do I need?
That you will know when you reach certain maturity.
It's very subjective. A spiritual man
You
can
don't
say
have
like,
to be very strict on that. Okay? But you will know, I've got too much, I give away. Don't ask me how much, how many percent and all that. Each individual have his own. Some people know, I don't, I just need one house, one car, a bit of money, and I need money for education and health.
So, then Elon Musk can say this is what I need. For me, in order for me to buy a company like Twitter, like 40 billion or something like that.
It's capitalism, all that will go. Twitter capitalist.
To leave it to the individual to say how much you need is a flaw.
How much you need in KL? To have a house, to have a car.
What kind of house?
Wait,
Country
that no need. That one greed. One house.
What is it?
Because
you have to be
the
specific.
logic is, you need a house to stay, to sleep, for shelter. Okay? How many rooms you need to sleep? How many beds you need to sleep? You go to the basic requirements first.
No.
Based on 20 rooms, for what?
No.
Show. Let them show, they want to show. I got 10 cars.
Idealistic, I want to have 10 kids in the future.
It's ignorant and sick. You don't need 10 cars to live a happy life. Happiness is different. It's a spiritual experience.
I mean, you cannot say like
You don't go. You're going like going cut.
No, I'm saying no. You cannot say leave it to the individual to know how much you need, and then say you don't need 10 cars.
When I say leave it to the individual, when you are matured, when you are spiritual, you will have your standard. You will set a standard. This is good enough for me. I'm telling you, I've set my standard. I need a house, I need a car, I need a little bit of extra money in case I'm sick, go to hospital and all that. Now, later on you're all studying, okay, I need some extra to pay the fees and all that. I know how much I need.
I mean, to me, it's like when you like, especially if you develop like a world government, and then your building is bigger than my house, it creates a divide.
That attitude will be gone when you are detached. You don't compare anymore. What is the criterion? In a spiritual mature,
No one's going to be
Right.
interested.
happy, happiness,
Yes.
satisfaction, soul satisfaction.
Peace.
This is the criterion of a good life. Not how many cars I need, how many, no. You can have your
Yeah,
car,
but
but that
this
is not good.
satisfaction depends on all of this.
Hmm?
You're saying all these needs depends on all of this. Resources. It depends on the resource.
As a limit. We are created and God has given us everything we need. If not, you won't create a life. If you don't create what it needs. Imagine the early man.
Yeah, but wouldn't you give credit to somebody who have like maybe discovered a new resource? You go out there and you find salt, like know how to make salt, then like you're just supposed to like, okay, everybody get it, and then he doesn't get his credit for it?
That's why you are still haven't reached the crown chakra yet.
Mm.
You are still below. And when you are below, when you discover something, you think, oh, I discovered. No.
No, you don't feel that way.
Then
The person who you're giving the salt to feels like you deserve some sort of like credit. So I give you a bigger house because you have given me salt.
you don't worry about other people when you're mature like that. You give for the sake of giving, not whatever thing about you.
Yeah, but in today's world, that's why we build
Today-
like so many shrines, so
Today's
huge.
world, yes. We are moving to a better world.
Yeah, but we're still
You
stuck
are
there.
like how, like you are still in the cave, Talking about the cave, I must do it nicely. And you never thought you must go to the outside.
No, I'm arguing based on like the perspective of a normal person, like a layman.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not interesting, Cha, for me. I'm not even interested because, some people I find it's like so much of hard work to get so much of resources, for people to survive. So many things.
You see, I do hard work, I earn a lot of money, I will share.
Yeah,
That is,
yeah, there's you, and then there is the other person where he do a lot of hard work and then he keep
Yeah,
more for himself.
my mother did a lot of hard work as a cook. How much money you got? Don't compare hard work with the amount of earning. It's all your luck, where you are, how your fate and destiny. There are a lot of fellows working hard, physically, 8-9 hours, and earning only $1,000.
Right. Especially
Yeah, you cannot compare like that. That is not a good comparison. Cannot. Situation. How did Bill Gates become rich?
I don't know, like overcharge.
Where he got all his knowledge from?
I mean, there's so
Who
many.
created the computer program? Indian fellows.
Yeah, but there's so
But the
many.
Indian fellows did it for fun. Bill Gates saw business there and took it. Ownership, locked it. And then, so you cannot compare like that. Don't. We all work. We all have our own individual capacities. We all have our own fate, where, situation, condition and all that. So if somebody becomes rich, so what?
As long
If
as
you got more than a 10 million, you won't donate. That means you are still in the cave. You haven't come out of the cave yet.
No, Prof, if let's say I have 10 million, I won't donate in that cash manner. Maybe I'll create something to.
That is donation. Whether you create something, charity, or you go and do, your resource-based economy. Whatever you share with the people in any way, say even you got two houses, one house say rent for a very low price, that is also charity. Don't say just giving cash.